Good morning to you from my favourite little church in Gislam. Jesus made some incredible claims about himself, and he used the words, "I am." So this morning I'd like to share a short word of encouragement with you and just share some of these "I ams" of Jesus that will make you think about who he really is. Because there's no other prophet or preacher or teacher that's ever lived on this planet that has made the statements that Jesus has made about himself. Listen to some of them. First one here is in John chapter 6, verse 35. And Jesus said unto them, I am the bread of life. He that comes to me shall never hunger, and he that believeth on me shall never thirst. Jesus is our spiritual food. We can't live physically without food and drink, of course, but most of the people on the planet who don't know Jesus don't realize that they're living without an essential food to feed the spirit. Remember, we're body, soul, and spirit, and we're three parts. And if we miss out on feeding our spirit, we're really going to be missing out on eternity, because that's where Jesus lives in eternity, and he lives in our hearts by his Holy Spirit. The second I am I'd like to share with you is in John chapter 8, verse 12. Then spake Jesus again unto them, saying, I am the light of the world. He that followeth me shall not walk in darkness, but shall have the light of life. Men are craving for knowledge and for wisdom and for a way of life that is better than the one they've got now. But they're groping in the dark without Jesus. They don't have the illumination inside them that gives them that peace and joy, that gives them knowledge and understanding of who they really are in the scheme of God's creation. I am the light of the world. We need the illumination of God in order to understand what's happening around us and why it's happening. Otherwise, we're just going to be in confusion of soul and darkness of spirit. So I urge you today, seek the light of the world, Jesus Christ. And one more for you. John chapter 10, verses 7 to 9. I think the most important of all, really, because without this one, the others aren't really going to happen at all. I am the door. If any man enter in, he shall be saved, and shall go in and out and find pasture. Jesus is the door. And a word I want to leave with you this morning. Jesus is your access. Jesus is your access to everything else. He's your access to peace, your access to joy, your access away and out of confusion, your access away and out of fear. Forgive me if I sound a bit preachy this morning, but I just feel that it's so important to understand that the lock and key, Jesus is the one that opens the door. He's the door with the key. And he is the one that says to us, enter into the sheepfold and be part of my flock. So if you want access to peace in your heart today, if you want access to joy, even if you are a Christian, even if you've been one for many decades like I have, every day is a new day. Every day is a day that we must turn to Jesus, develop our relationship with him. And he is the maturer, the teacher. Just as an add-on here, John chapter 15. In verses 1 to 5, Jesus talks about being the vine. And we are the branches. Branches have to be trimmed in order to become mature and strong and bear fruit. So let that be your prayer today. Submit yourself to him and say, Lord, come in. Do a new thing in me. Have a blessed day.